A lot of people, this day, September 11th, has become one of service. We highlighted that earlier in our newscast, and we want to do it again. Tonight, David Peterlins takes you to Fort Snelling National Cemetery, where a group of people honored the fallen by paying back and paying it forward.
On a day of remembrance, a little act of service
Right, who needs buckets?
goes a long way.
Welcome to Fort Snelling National Cemetery. Many of us here are old enough to remember the events of September 11th, 2001.
For those gathered here, it's about serving those who paid the ultimate sacrifice.
I have Oscar H. Nelson.
And remembering their names and sharing stories to keep that memory alive.
Brian Marin helped mobilize the 100-plus volunteers who spent much of their morning soaking and scrubbing hundreds of headstones inside this hallowed ground of Heartland heroes.
Saying their name, cleaning their headstones, and just what you're doing is an act saying, hey, we didn't forget. We appreciate what you did and the sacrifice you paid for our nation.
Maybe someone will clean my graves out here someday.
Okay.
For Marine veteran Steve Moser,
Pretty easy cleaning.
this act of service
My kitchen floor is much worse.
means a lot.
It makes me feel good that you're part of maybe a small part of society who actually still honors our veterans and are willing to put their time in.
If I knew about this a long time ago, I'd have probably been out here every single year doing this.
And for Minnesota Guardsman Luke Karshnick, it's a time to reflect.
You know, cleaning these graves and things like that, it's really interesting to pay attention to all the different eras, who they were.
The day's significance is not lost on former Marines like
You
Marin.
got to pay it back to those who went before you and show that, you know, we're standing on the shoulders of giants in a sense, and people have done, you know, have sacrificed so we could be here.
It's a simple way. You show up, you grab a bucket, you put some water in it, and you get to work.
A little act of service for those who gave a lot. David Peterlins, KARE 11 News, Fort Snelling.